Who do you want to become? Maybe it's that girl, or someone who reads, is healthy, or maybe someone who is creative. Now save that thought because we're about to dive into the ultimate identity shift.
What's up, fam? Welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited for today's topic. I'm excited for every single week's topic, but this week I am super excited because we're going to be talking about identity shift. And this has really played a huge role in my own self-growth and self-discovery journey that I wanted to take this time to share my own personal experience and also share what I have learned. Buckle up, get your notepads out, get your pencils, get your pens, because this one is gonna be an informative one. Now, before we dive in, let's talk about what even is an identity shift. Essentially, it's the process of undergoing significant changes in how you perceive others, how you perceive yourself, what are your beliefs, your values, and your behaviors. And it's really like an energetic pull to your best self, because that's really what our goal is on this channel, is to really help you guys to become your best self, your most authentic self, your highest self, so that you can feel this rush, this high. It is a whole different type of rush when you are bettering yourself every single day, learning about yourself, pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, building up your confidence, building up your self-esteem, and overall just feeling powerful and in control of your life. Really, how this idea came of making this video is because currently I am also reading Atomic Habits by James Clear, I think is his name. Yes, this book is amazing, guys. It has so much knowledge, so many insights. It is beautiful. When you think of habits, they are actions that you take every single day, right? So I love how the author connected that to your identity. How he explains it is that our habits are like casting a vote for the person that you want to become, or the person that you currently are. So even the smallest steps that you make, the smallest changes in yourself, makes a huge difference because you're casting that small vote for the person that you're trying to become. The most practical way to change who you are is to change what you do. I love this quote by him, so I'm gonna put it here, and it says, "Becoming the best version of yourself requires you to continuously edit your beliefs and to upgrade and expand your identity." That's why it's so hard for so many people to really shift their identity, because they're not changing their habits. They're still stuck on those bad habits. You really first have to become aware that you want to change, you want to become better, that you're outgrowing your old self, that you're no longer wanting to just sit on the couch and eat junk food all the time, watch television. You want to feel more energized, you want to feel stronger, you want to be healthier. So it's really a two-step process, as the author says. So the first thing that you have to do is decide the type of person that you want to be. And the second step is to prove it to yourself with small wins. It's that simple, y'all, but not really. If you don't know who you want to be, you can also think about what results do you want. Do you want a six-pack? Do you want to double your salary? Do you want to have clearer skin, more energy? Do you want to feel less anxious? Do you want to feel less stressed? Do you want to have more knowledge? And then you ask yourself, who is this type of person who would get that outcome? Who is the type of person who would lose 40 pounds? Who is the type of person who would run a successful startup business, who wouldn't feel anxious? And from there, you write it down and you have your answers right there, and have those habits in place to really reinforce the identity that we want to have. So if you identify yourself as a smoker, then you are gonna engage in the behavior of smoking. You identify as someone who is healthy, then you are going to reinforce that identity by having the behavior of going to the gym, eating healthy. And the next step of this identity shift is to really do some self-reflection. You have to look at what are the thoughts that are going through your mind? What are your limiting beliefs? So for example, for me, an area that I was limiting myself in was creating my own content, because I would tell myself I'm not good enough. I don't have the experience or the knowledge to motivate people or inspire people. Those are all negative thoughts. If you continuously tell yourself I'm not good at math, I'm not smart, I'm always late, I'm not a morning person, I'm not self-disciplined, I'm not organized, that's a story that you have generated about yourself and your identity. So obviously you're going to continue behaving in that way. But if that behavior is affecting your lifestyle, it's affecting how you feel, and it's also affecting you getting closer to your dream life, then you have to change those thoughts, beliefs, and you really have to change those behaviors. Next up, we have having a growth mindset. Whenever you have a growth mindset and you are going through an identity shift, it's gonna be a rocky road. You are going to want to tell yourself, but I can't do this, I can't do that. Or having a fixed mindset. And when you have a fixed mindset, you're never gonna be able to learn, you're never gonna be able to grow. That's why you have to have a growth mindset, because that means that you are capable of learning the skills that you need to learn, you're capable of growing, of improving, and that means that you can make mistakes and learn from them. Going through an identity shift, you are going to have to step out of your comfort zone. Yes, you are. It is the only way that you grow. That means doing things that may not excite you or may make you nervous or may make you scared, things that you don't do on a daily basis. So you have to start implementing small actions every single day that will make you step out of your comfort zone. That means growing your skills by taking an online course. You go to the grocery store, asking the cashier, how is your day? How are you? Sharing your thoughts, sharing what you have learned in life, and hopefully inspiring, motivating other people. It's about putting yourself out there and really going that extra mile to prove to yourself that you are capable of anything that you set your mind to. When you go through an identity shift, there is going to be setbacks. I have experienced a lot of setbacks. I mean, it's frustrating because you want the results to come quickly. So when you start a business or you start working out, right, you aren't gonna see the results right away because progress takes time. You have to give yourself 6 months, a year, 2 years to really start to see those changes. But with those setbacks, there also comes great rewards because you learn from those setbacks. You learn from your mistakes. Let's say you start to work out and then you stop working out. Well, you're gonna have a setback because you lost that motivation, you lost that consistency. But you were able to learn that when you're not working out, you feel very low on energy. You don't feel strong, you don't feel mentally ready for the day. So then you have even more energy and more of a drive when you go to work out again. Really see the positive in your setbacks, see what you can learn from them and how you can grow and do better the next time around. Really celebrate every single step of the way. If it's a small step, even if it's you just showing up to the gym for 5 minutes, you making that phone call or setting up that appointment, prioritizing your health by washing your face or eating an apple, anything, something small where you pushed yourself to be better or you did something that you were uncomfortable with, because those small steps are compounding. They add up. Every single small step is one step closer to your better self. If you were to take no steps at all, you're not going to go anywhere. You're going to stay in the same spot that you are. So there's no logical way for you to get to that dream life or for you to feel better and be better if you're willing to stay in that same spot that you are now. You know, take yourself out on a date, eat your favorite course meal. Every time that you see that you showed up for yourself, you showed up when you were tired, when you pushed back those negative thoughts, showed that discipline, that responsibility, then keep going. You're gonna feel your best and you're really gonna project that in your life. So that's a wrap on our wonderful journey of going through the world of an identity shift. And don't forget that change is good. Change should not be seen as bad. We're all human beings. We are meant to adapt, to change, to improve. We're not meant to stay the same forever. There's also a sense of happiness, of fulfillment in your life. So always see change as a good thing. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, tell them to come join the community. And if you haven't joined the community, come on over here. And as always, stay blessed. Oh my, oh my.